Why exactly does Santorini look so stunning? This breathtaking island in the Aegean Sea was dramatically shaped by one of history's largest volcanic eruptions. Over 3,600 years ago, the Minoan eruption released an immense amount of energy, blasting a colossal hole that formed the island's iconic crescent shape. Its steep cliffs, which tower above the shimmering blue waters, serve as reminders of the explosive volcanic activity that created this dazzling landscape. Today, visitors are captivated by Santorini's black volcanic sand beaches, remnants of this fiery past, adding a unique twist to its natural beauty. Every evening, the island transforms into a canvas for spectacular sunsets that splash the sky with vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, earning it a spot on many travelers' bucket lists. People come to Santorini not just for its picturesque charm, but to appreciate how nature's powerful forces sculpted such a mesmerizing destination. So as you wander along the charming paths or enjoy the sun on those distinctive beaches, don't forget the ancient fire beneath your feet that brought this marvel to life. Let's uncover the truth about our national anthem. Many people assume that the Star-Spangled Banner has always held this prestigious title, but that's not the case. Officially adopted in 1931, this iconic song wasn't even the top choice for patriotic events before then. During the early years, tunes like My Country, 'Tis of Thee, and Hail Columbia got the spotlight at those gatherings. What's fascinating is that the lyrics of our anthem come from a poem written by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812. It took a long time, over 100 years, for Congress to officially declare it the national anthem. This history shows us that our national identity can change over time, reflecting the evolving spirit of the nation. Isn't it intriguing how our traditions develop and transform? Believe it or not, a garbage bag costs $1,700. In an unexpected twist, Len Chiaga, the creative director behind a trendy fashion brand, has introduced what he claims is the world's most expensive garbage bag in his Fall-Winter 2022-2023 collection. This unique item, designed to look chic and sophisticated, challenges our traditional views of fashion and utility. It's crafted from high-quality materials, offering style alongside practicality. Imagine walking into a room with a bag that turns heads but also serves a purpose: getting rid of waste. Priced at $1,500, this luxury accessory invites consumers to consider not just style, but also the message they send through their purchases. While some might scoff at the idea of spending so much on something typically seen as disposable, Chiaga argues that it's about redefining everyday objects. Is this the future of fashion, where even our trash can be a statement piece? Ever thought about why this might amaze you? Indy 500 captivates millions. This legendary race, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, showcases the adrenaline-fueled thrill of motorsports. Dubbed the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500 attracts over 300,000 spectators every Memorial Day weekend, eager to witness the high-speed drama unfold. The event isn't merely a race, it's a celebration packed with rich traditions, such as the ceremonial driving the pace car and the iconic rallying cry of, "Gentlemen, start your engines." Competitors traverse a grueling 500 miles, pushing their skills and machinery to the limits. Notable drivers, from AJ Foyt to Helio Castroneves, earn legendary status by clinching victory in this prestigious race. The atmosphere is electric, with fans experiencing the roar of engines and the thrill of competition firsthand. Tailgating and festivities enhance the vibrant scene, allowing attendees to soak up the excitement from morning until night. Each race creates unforgettable memories that bond fans, making the Indy 500 not just a race, but a cherished experience. Will you be part of this extraordinary tradition? Did you know that pineapples take years to grow? Pineapples are fascinating plants that require between 24 to 36 months to reach full maturity. Imagine the patience needed to wait so long for this delicious fruit. Each pineapple plant produces just one fruit during its growth cycle, making it a unique and labor-intensive crop for farmers. This limited yield means farmers often invest a lot of time and effort into nurturing each plant, ensuring they receive the right amount of sunlight, water, and nutrients. Given their slow growth, Pineapples thrive in tropical climates, where warm temperatures and plenty of rainfall create the perfect conditions. After all that hard work, when the time finally comes to harvest, the sweet, juicy reward is well worth the wait. So the next time you enjoy a slice of pineapple, remember all the care that went into bringing that delicious fruit to your table. Did you know Marion Jones conquered 5 Olympic events? This remarkable achievement took place during the 2000 Sydney Olympics, where she became the first woman to win medals in 5 different track and field events. Competing in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100-meter relay, Jones also snagged gold medals in the long jump and the 4x400-meter relay. Her incredible speed and talent amazed fans around the world, making her a beloved figure in sports history. Marion's triumph was not just a personal victory, it also highlighted the hard work and dedication athletes put into their training. However, her story became more complicated later when performance-enhancing drugs surfaced in allegations against her. Despite this controversy, her 5 medals stand testament to her athletic prowess, inspiring countless aspiring track and field stars. Marion Jones not only showcased her talent on the world stage, but also left a complex legacy that raises questions about fairness in sports. What do you think about her impact on athletics? Here's a wild fact about coral reefs. These stunning underwater ecosystems are not just pretty sights, they're also active predators. Many coral species, such as the majestic staghorn and brain corals, have developed stinging tentacles that capture small marine creatures like plankton and tiny fish. These tentacles contain special cells called pneumatocysts, which release venom to immobilize and digest their prey. This predatory behavior is crucial for the health of the reef, ensuring that coral reefs can thrive and maintain their vibrant ecosystem. By consuming small organisms, corals help keep the balance in their environment, affecting everything from fish populations to nutrient cycling. So the next time you admire a coral reef, remember its role as a predator, supporting a rich diversity of marine life while intricately weaving the web of ocean ecology. Are you fascinated by the hidden lives of these beautiful creatures? Hard to believe, but Queen Elizabeth II was a mechanic. During World War II, when many young women stepped up to help their countries, Queen Elizabeth joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service. This was a significant move for a royal, as she was one of the first women in the UK to serve in the armed forces. While many of her peers were involved in social or charitable roles, Elizabeth rolled up her sleeves and trained as a driver and mechanic. This meant she learned how to repair military vehicles, a skill that was crucial during the war. Not only did she gain practical knowledge, but she also showed her commitment to serving her nation during a time of great need. On top of challenging stereotypes, her experience in the military added another layer to her character that many people might not associate with her royal image. Isn't it fascinating to see this side of a queen? Turns out, the truth is that did you know chocolate comes from Ivory Coast's heart? This vibrant West African nation is the kingpin of cocoa production, supplying over 40% of the world's cocoa beans. When you bite into a luscious chocolate bar, there's a good chance its journey started in the sun-kissed fields of Ivory Coast. Farmers cultivate cocoa in a warm, humid climate that provides the perfect conditions for cacao trees, which produce the beloved pods filled with rich, chocolatey goodness. Beyond its cocoa success, Ivory Coast also boasts an exciting sports culture, especially in soccer. The national team, known as the Elephants, exemplifies resilience and determination on the field. Their thrilling matches often conclude in dramatic penalty shootouts, where they've prevailed in gripping battles with nerve-wracking scores of 11-10 and 12-11. These electrifying moments not only highlight their athletic prowess, but also ignite the passion of fans who cheer with unyielding fervor. So the next time you enjoy a sweet chocolate treat or watch an intense soccer game, remember the immense pride and tradition that connect these two facets of Ivorian culture. Did you know calcium is a bone powerhouse? 99% of the calcium in the human body is stored in our bones and teeth. This essential mineral is more than just a building block. It provides vital structural support, helping keep our skeletons strong and healthy. Without calcium, our bones could become weak and brittle, leading to conditions like osteoporosis. But calcium doesn't just sit around. It plays a key role in how our bodies function every day. For instance, it's crucial for transmitting nerve impulses, allowing our brains to communicate with muscles so we can move and react. When we contract our muscles, calcium ions start a chain reaction that enables movement. To ensure we get enough calcium, it's important to include dairy products, leafy greens, and fortified foods in our diets. So are you getting your daily dose of this incredible mineral? Why exactly does height matter in baseball? The shortest professional baseball player, at just 5 feet 3 inches, stood only slightly taller than your average kitchen counter. Despite his petite stature, he showcased incredible determination and skill, proving that size isn't everything in sports. This player, known for his agility and fast reflexes, defied the odds by honing his skills through relentless practice and an unwavering passion for the game. His story inspires many young athletes who may feel limited by their height, demonstrating that heart and hard work can outshine physical attributes. Throughout his career, he made a name for himself in the league, reminding everyone that talent often trumps size. Whether it's sprinting to catch a fly ball or swiftly rounding the bases, this amazing player's achievements resonate beyond the diamond, igniting hope for all aspiring sports stars. Isn't it fascinating how determination can lead to greatness? Did you know the Krugerrand changed gold investing forever? This remarkable coin, first minted in 1967, holds the title of the world's first investment gold coin. Designed to showcase South Africa's rich gold resources, the Krugerrand aimed to connect gold investors globally with this precious metal. Today, it remains one of the most recognized and valued coins on the market, typically worth around $2,000. Its unique design is also eye-catching, featuring the bust of Paul Kruger, a prominent figure in South African history, on one side, along with the beautiful springbok antelope on the other. This combination of history, art, and finance made the Krugerrand an instant hit among investors and collectors alike. Not only did it encourage investment in gold, but it also helped popularize the idea of gold coins as an accessible form of wealth. Whether you're an avid collector or new to the world of coins, the Krugerrand continues to symbolize both investment savvy and the rich heritage of South Africa. Check out the adorable cats at Clapham Common. Clapham Common Underground Station in London is currently showcasing something truly heartwarming: 68 giant portraits of adorable cats. This playful transformation replaces the usual advertisements and brings a refreshing burst of joy to the daily routine of busy commuters. People traveling through the bustling city can now take a moment to enjoy these charming, feline faces, turning an ordinary underground experience into something special. The initiative is not just about aesthetics. It aims to promote mental well-being and brighten the day of countless passengers. For many, these cat portraits serve as a delightful reminder to take life a little less seriously while waiting for the train. Who wouldn't smile at a big, fluffy kitten gazing down at them? So the next time you're at Clapham Common, make sure to look up and enjoy this delightful sight. Here's a wild fact about Selamat Corbin. In 2009, advancements in technology and modern development significantly transformed the Selamat Corbin region, leading to over 90% of its growth. This leap forward didn't just happen by accident. Innovative approaches to farming, construction, and healthcare played vital roles in uplifting the local community. For instance, the introduction of smart irrigation systems helped farmers maximize their crop yields despite limited water resources. Meanwhile, modern building techniques allowed for the construction of homes and infrastructure that were not only sustainable but also affordable. As a result, the local population experienced improved living conditions and increased economic opportunities. Have you ever thought about how much technology can change a community's future? The story of Selamat Corbin showcases the incredible power of innovation in shaping lives and fostering growth. You'll be amazed by our communication habits. Recent insights reveal that people love sharing their personal experiences and thoughts, especially on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. This trend highlights a significant cultural shift where storytelling and expressing opinions have become essential parts of our daily lives. Think about it. How often do we scroll through our feeds, captivated by friends' vacation photos, heartfelt stories, or even quick thoughts on current events? This sharing creates a sense of community, allowing individuals to connect over shared experiences or differing viewpoints. It also empowers people to tell their stories, making them feel valued and heard. In a world where face-to-face conversations are declining, social media serves as a vital platform that fosters these connections. Are we witnessing the rise of a new era in communication, where personal stories hold immense power? Did you know the Constitution is the shortest of its kind? The United States Constitution, with its impressive 84,000 words, holds the title as the oldest written constitution still in use by any major government worldwide. Adopted in 1787, it outlines the framework of the federal government and principles of democracy, establishing a system that balances power among three branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial. Remarkably, while other countries have lengthy constitutions filled with extensive details, the U.S. Constitution is concise yet powerful, allowing for a flexibility that adapts to changing times. Its brevity means that key principles like the separation of powers and individual rights are highlighted, making it easier for citizens to understand their freedoms. This also sets a foundational tone for the rule of law in America. Over the years, the Constitution has been amended only 27 times, proving its durability. So why has this short document had such enduring impact? It's a testament to how a few well-chosen words can shape a nation. Why do asteroids have their own moons? More than 450 asteroids in space boast their own orbiting moons, a fascinating fact that highlights the complexity of our solar system. These moons, often called satellites, can vary significantly in size and shape, just like the asteroids themselves. Some are tiny, measuring only a few hundred meters, while others can be larger than buildings. The gravitational pull of the asteroid can capture and hold on to these smaller bodies, creating a mini-system within the vastness of space. Scientists believe that these moons can provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of celestial bodies. For example, studying their orbits helps researchers understand the asteroid's mass and structural integrity. The presence of moons also raises intriguing questions about how these systems formed. Did they result from collisions, or did they coalesce together in the early days of the solar system? With more discoveries happening all the time, who knows what else we might learn about these enchanting cosmic neighbors? What if I told you human bones can be shipped? Shipping human bones for research is a fascinating yet complex process. In certain regions, sending these bones legally for scientific study is allowed, enabling researchers to gain vital insights into human health and anatomy. However, this shipping comes with its share of hurdles. Navigating customs regulations can be tricky, as laws vary significantly from one place to another. For instance, while some areas may permit the transport of bones quite readily, others impose strict guidelines or outright bans. Additionally, the logistics are tricky. Bones need to be preserved properly to ensure they arrive in good condition, often requiring special packaging and temperature controls. This means researchers must coordinate closely with shipping companies to comply with health and safety standards. So, while the idea of shipping human bones sounds intriguing, the reality is much more complicated. Is it worth the effort for the advancement of science? Believe it or not, slugs have a remarkable sensory system. These intriguing creatures possess 4 nasal structures that help them sniff out a variety of scents in their environment. This ability is crucial for finding food, as slugs mainly dine on plants and decaying matter. But that's not all. Slugs also sport 2 pairs of tentacles that enhance their senses even further. The upper pair, known for taste and smell, allows slugs to navigate their surroundings like pros, while the lower pair helps them sense touch and light. With such an advanced sensory setup, slugs aren't just slimy blobs. They're adept foragers that interact with their world in complex ways. So the next time you spot a slug sliding along a garden path, remember they're equipped with a surprising sensory toolkit that helps them thrive in their environment. Isn't nature amazing? Let's uncover the truth about Joseph Šalek's amazing plank record. At the age of 62, Joseph Šalek, a determined personal trainer from the Czech Republic, achieved a jaw-dropping world record by holding an abdominal plank for an incredible 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds. This astonishing feat shines a light on both his dedication to fitness and his remarkable comeback from past health challenges. After facing difficulties that could have derailed his journey, Shalek took control of his life by committing to a rigorous training regimen and a healthier lifestyle. His story is not just about physical strength, it also highlights the power of resilience and motivation. Shalek's achievement inspires people of all ages to pursue their fitness goals, reminding us that it's never too late to start making positive changes. What could you achieve if you pushed your limits like Joseph? Did you know why Greek islands are so whitewashed? The striking white buildings of islands like Santorini are not just for looks. In the early 20th century, locals discovered that whitewash, made from a mixture of lime and water, served as an affordable disinfectant. This was crucial for battling the cholera outbreaks and other serious diseases that plagued these islands at the time. The bright white color not only reflected the harsh sun, keeping homes cooler, but it also played a huge role in ensuring the community's health. Villagers applied this simple yet effective coating to their homes and public spaces, turning their beautiful islands into cleaner, safer places to live. So next time you marvel at the stunning architecture of Santorini, remember that there's a practical reason behind that beautiful white facade. It's history, health, and aesthetic all rolled into one. Let's uncover the truth about royal immunity. In the United Kingdom, the Queen enjoys a special legal status known as royal immunity, which means she cannot be arrested. This immunity comes from the fact that the legal system operates in her name. All laws are essentially enacted under her authority. Picture this. When the Queen walks through the streets, she is protected by this unique position, ensuring that legal actions don't apply directly to her. However, this fascinating protection only extends to the Queen herself and not to other members of the royal family like princes or princesses. They are subject to the same laws as you and me. While some people find this system surprising, it reflects centuries of British history and tradition. So what does this mean for the role of the monarchy today? Royal immunity raises interesting questions about justice, power, and accountability in a modern democracy. Here's a wild fact about enclaves. Enclaves are regions or cities of one country that are completely surrounded by another, creating some truly fascinating geopolitical situations. Take Libya, a small Spanish town nestled entirely within France. Living there means residents must cross the border into France before they can re-enter their own country. This unusual setup isn't just a quirky feature. It highlights how borders can create unique challenges for everyday life. Another well-known enclave is Vatican City, which sits proud within the heart of Italy. It's not just the smallest independent state in the world, it's also home to the Pope. Then there's Lesotho, a country that is entirely encircled by South Africa. These enclaves showcase intriguing geographical anomalies and remind us how complex our world's borders can be. Isn't it amazing how politics and geography intertwine in such surprising ways? Have you ever seen a lizard blink? Lizards are fascinating creatures that showcase a unique ability to move their eyelids, allowing them to blink and keep debris out of their eyes. For many lizards, such as iguanas, this means they can fully close their eyes to sleep or shield themselves from intense sunlight. Imagine falling asleep while your eyelids protect you from the glaring sun. However, not all lizards share this trait. For example, geckos lack movable eyelids entirely. Instead, they sport a special protective scale called a spectacle that covers their eyes. This adaptation is vital for their survival, as it helps them stay alert and watchful for any lurking predators. The contrast between iguanas and geckos highlights the incredible diversity of adaptations in the lizard family, showing how different habitats shape their features and behaviors. So next time you spot a lizard, take a moment to appreciate its amazing eyes and the clever ways they've adapted to thrive in their environments. Believe it or not, folk songs are secret gossip tools. In numerous Indian villages, women cleverly use folk songs as a way to share their grievances without raising suspicion. These catchy melodies often carried hidden meanings, allowing women to voice their frustrations about in-laws or husbands while appearing innocent to outsiders. Imagine gathering with friends, singing what seems like a playful tune. Yet within the lyrics, there's a whole world of untold stories and shared experiences. This form of expression became an essential part of village life, as it not only strengthened friendships, but also provided a sense of solidarity among women. Through music, they found a voice to address their struggles, challenge societal norms, and connect with one another on a deeper level. So the next time you hear a folk song, consider what messages might be woven into its joyful notes. What if I told you about a ghost ship mystery? In 1921, an uninhabited ship was discovered off the coast of North Carolina, creating an enigma that has baffled people for generations. The vessel, known as the Carroll A. Deering, was found abandoned without a crew or any signs of struggle. Picture this: the sails were neatly set and the ship was still seaworthy, yet no one was on board. Investigators eagerly scoured the ship for clues, but they turned up empty-handed. The crew vanished without a trace, leading to wild theories from pirates to paranormal activity. Divers explored the area hoping to uncover evidence, but the case remains unsolved. Over time, the Carroll A. Deering became part of local lore, drawing adventurers and history buffs alike to unravel its secrets. The captivating tale raises questions about what really happened that fateful day. Did the crew encounter rough seas, or did they meet a more sinister fate? This ghost ship continues to spark curiosity and speculation, showing how history can be as mysterious as the ocean itself. Ever wondered about the unique sport of bola foley? This exciting game burst onto the scene in 1985, capturing the attention of sports enthusiasts worldwide. Inspired by a mix of basketball and tennis, bola foley combines elements from both to create a thrilling experience for players and fans alike. The game is played on a rectangular court with a net, where players aim to keep a ball in play by hitting it back and forth. Teams score points when the opposing side fails to return the ball. The fast pace and strategic plays make it an exhilarating option for competitive athletes and casual players. Over the years, bola foley has grown in popularity, becoming a beloved pastime in many countries. Not only does it promote teamwork and fitness, but it also offers a fun way to enjoy sports. With its captivating blend of agility, coordination, and skill, bola foley is definitely worth a try. Hard to believe, but grenades were designed like baseballs. During wartime, the U.S. military understood that young soldiers would be more comfortable throwing something familiar. That's why they crafted grenades to match the size and weight of a standard baseball. This decision highlights the cultural impact of baseball in American society, where the sport is more than just a game. It's part of the nation's identity. Imagine a soldier trained to toss a grenade just like they would a baseball, feeling a sense of confidence infused by this connection. This clever design aimed to foster familiarity and ease in a chaotic environment, reflecting the military's strategic thinking. By aligning a lethal tool with a beloved pastime, the military not only ensured better performance, but also tapped into a deep-rooted symbol of American life. What else might we learn from the intersection of sports and military history? Dive into the world of the black swan. This remarkable bird, native to Australia, captivates anyone who encounters it with its stunning black feathers and graceful movements. Unlike most swans, which are typically white, the black swan boasts a unique appearance that sets it apart. These large aquatic birds thrive in various habitats, including lakes, rivers, and wetlands, where they form strong pair bonds and nurture their young. Their diet mainly consists of aquatic plants, and they often use their long necks to reach food underwater. Black swans are also known for their striking red beaks and the enchanting sound they make, which is a mix between a whistle and a honk. Interestingly, they were once thought to be a myth until European explorers discovered them in the 17th century. These beautiful birds are not only a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, but also play a vital role in their ecosystems. By observing their graceful gliding and social behavior, one can't help but wonder, what other surprises does nature hold? Guess what really drives polar bear hunting strategies? Polar bears have a fascinating approach to hunting walruses that showcases their intelligence and strength. Instead of directly attacking powerful walruses, polar bears often rely on a unique tactic. They charge into their midst. This sudden movement creates chaos, leaving walruses confused and panicked. In that frantic scramble, those that become crushed or injured are the ones that the polar bears aim for. This method not only reduces the risk of injury to the bears, but also takes advantage of the walrus's defensive formation, which helps protect them from predators. By using this strategy, polar bears demonstrate their ability to adapt and thrive in their harsh Arctic environment. This clever hunting technique showcases the incredible balance of power and survival in the animal kingdom. What other hunting strategies do animals use? Guess what really drives Swiss cheese lovers mad? In Switzerland, there's a delightful celebration called Cheese Day, where the love for this creamy delicacy takes center stage. This event highlights the rich history and craftsmanship behind Swiss cheese, which is famous worldwide for its unique flavors and textures. On Cheese Day, people gather in various towns across the country to sample an incredible variety of cheeses, from the well-known Emmental, with its distinct holes, to the nutty Gruyere. Visitors can enjoy live demonstrations showing how these cheeses are made, often using traditional methods passed down through generations. Local dairymen and cheesemakers proudly share their secrets, making it an unforgettable experience for cheese enthusiasts. Plus, there are fun activities such as cheese tasting contests, food pairings, and even cheese-themed games for everyone to enjoy. So, whether you're a foodie or just curious, Cheese Day in Switzerland is a must-see celebration that you wouldn't want to miss. Can you believe Facebook's blue choice is personal? The iconic blue color of Facebook isn't just a random pick. It's a thoughtful decision driven by Mark Zuckerberg's color blindness. Zuckerberg has red-green color blindness, which means he sees blues and yellows more clearly than reds and greens. As a result, he chose blue as the primary color for his platform because it stands out best to him. This choice not only enhances his own experience, but also creates a clean, recognizable brand that many users worldwide connect with. Interestingly, blue is often associated with trust and communication, qualities that Facebook wants to promote. By deciding on this color, Zuckerberg unwittingly shaped the visual identity of a global platform. So, next time you scroll your feed, remember that the shade of blue you see is a reflection of its founder's unique perspective. What a neat way for a personal trait to influence something that millions of people use every day. Why exactly does Keene celebrate giant pumpkins every year? This charming town in New Hampshire transforms into a pumpkin paradise each fall during its annual pumpkin festival. The event attracts thousands of visitors who come to see impressive displays and cheer on competitors in the quest to grow the largest pumpkin in the world. In 2019, the festival hit a high note when a massive pumpkin tipped the scales at over 2,204 pounds, setting a record that amazed everyone. With a local population of just about 24,000 people, Keene becomes a lively hub filled with more than 30,000 pumpkins, showcasing the creativity and community spirit of its residents. The festival not only features the mind-blowing size of pumpkins, but also includes fun activities, delicious food, and festive entertainment for families. Visitors can admire intricate pumpkin carvings, join in on games, and even sample pumpkin-flavored goodies. This vibrant festival highlights the wonderful creativity and togetherness that can bring a small town to life. So if you're ever in the area, make sure to experience this unique celebration. You won't believe this about octopus limbs. Many people think octopuses have tentacles, but that's not quite right. In fact, octopuses possess 8 limbs called arms, which are quite different from tentacles. Tentacles are specialized limbs that have suckers only at their tips, like those of squid and cuttlefish. Octopus arms, on the other hand, are equipped with suckers along most of their length, allowing for incredible grip and manipulation of objects. This unique structure helps octopuses perform astonishing feats, like opening jars and interacting with their environment in clever ways. Plus, their arms are incredibly flexible and can even taste what they touch. So next time you see an octopus, remember, it's not just about the number of limbs. The way those arms work makes them truly special in the animal kingdom. Isn't that fascinating? Get ready to snack on some history. The term snack actually comes from the ancient Spanish phrase dentero pie, which means a small meal eaten between larger meals to keep energy levels up. Imagine our ancestors grabbing a bite to eat before heading out to hunt or gather, just like we do today. In modern times, snacks have become a vital part of our daily routines, providing quick energy boosts during busy days. However, many people mistakenly associate the word with terms about vision, such as snacking your eyes instead of focusing on tasty treats. From chips to fruits, the variety of snacks we enjoy today shows how important these little meals are in our lives. They not only satisfy our hunger, but also encourage socializing and sharing. So the next time you grab a quick bite, remember the rich history behind your snack and enjoy the energy it brings. Here's something incredible about Jabathu's horror story. In the intriguing town of Jabathu, an eerie narrative unfolds that combines elements of horror with a deeper theme of exploration. Local legends tell of dark corners and shadowy figures that haunt the alleys, drawing thrill seekers and curious minds alike. The recurring theme of exploration in Jabathu is captivating. Visitors often find themselves retracing the steps of those brave enough to uncover its mysteries. Ghostly tales whisper of hidden treasures and forgotten histories waiting to be discovered among the cobblestone streets. People are drawn not only by the thrill of the unknown, but also by the chance to understand the story behind Jabathu. What motivates this quest for knowledge in such a haunted space? Perhaps it's the allure of confronting fear and the excitement of uncovering what lies beneath the surface. Guess what really drives puppy cats to your side? Certain cat breeds, playfully known as puppy cats, are intentionally bred for behaviors typically associated with dogs. Breeds like the Ragdoll and Maine Coon stand out for their charming personalities, showing remarkable sociability and loyalty. Unlike typical aloof cats, these breeds often prefer to follow their owners around the house, curling up beside them during quiet times or welcoming them at the door when they return. This unique blend of cat and dog traits makes them incredibly appealing to pet lovers who want a companion that is both independent and affectionate. Imagine a fluffy Maine Coon nuzzling against your leg while you cook, or a playful Ragdoll snuggling into your lap for a cozy movie night. Their friendly nature not only creates a joyful home environment, but also strengthens the bond between pets and their humans. So if you're looking for a feline friend who shares some dog-like characteristics, these breeds might just be the perfect fit for your family. What if I told you Franklin flew kites for fun? As a child, Benjamin Franklin found enormous joy in using a kite to glide across ponds. This imaginative idea might seem wild today, but it reflects Franklin's adventurous spirit. Picture him, a young boy skillfully maneuvering a large kite, feeling the thrill of being pulled along by the wind as he glided over the water's surface. Franklin loved exploring the interplay of science and nature, and this kite flying wasn't just entertainment. It showed his curiosity about the world around him. Even as an inventor and statesman, Franklin always held on to that carefree joy of childhood. This playful venture reminds us that exploration and creativity can start from simple joys. Who knows, maybe it sparked his later interests in electricity and aerodynamics. Believe it or not, armadillos can contract letters. This fascinating ability is unique to these incredible mammals. Armadillos possess a special mechanism in their immune systems that allows them to contract certain diseases, including leprosy, which is caused by the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae. What's even more astonishing is how researchers are studying armadillos to better understand this disease, especially since they can serve as a model for leprosy in humans. While leprosy is quite rare today, armadillos help scientists learn about its transmission and progression, potentially leading to better treatments. Armadillos are also remarkable for their protective armor, which helps them evade predators. They can even roll into a ball, giving them extra defense. If you're ever in the southern United States or Central America, keep an eye out for these unique creatures. Not only are they essential to the ecosystem by aerating the soil and controlling insect populations, but they're also surprising contributors to medical research. So the next time you think of this quirky mammal, remember its role in science. Guess what really drives digital communication choices? The term call in the digital world refers to the action of disconnecting a phone number, a powerful feature that helps users regain control over their communication options. Imagine a world where you can manage who can contact you with just a single click. This ability to disconnect is essential for maintaining privacy and reducing unwanted interruptions. When you make a call in this context, you are not just reaching out to someone, you are also defining your own boundaries in this digital age. It's like having a personal switch that can help you turn off distractions whenever you need focus or peace. With the rapid growth of technology, understanding these tools becomes crucial in navigating our daily lives. Moreover, knowing how to control your communication can lead to healthier relationships and less stress. Who wouldn't want that? So the next time you hear the term call, think about its role in empowering you to communicate on your terms. Explore the tiniest city in the world. Did you know that Croatia boasts the title for the smallest city on Earth? This charming place is called Hum, located in the historical region of Istria. With a population of only about 20 residents, it truly captures the essence of a close-knit community. Despite its tiny size covering merely a few hectares, Hum is packed with character and rich history. The city is known for its ancient stone buildings and beautiful surroundings, making it a popular spot for visitors who want to experience the quaint lifestyle. The locals often gather at the small tavern or in the picturesque streets where they share stories and celebrate cultural events. Hum also proudly displays its medieval charm through historical monuments and landscapes that have remained untouched over the centuries. So if you ever find yourself in Croatia, why not pay a visit to this unique little city and see what life is like in the smallest city in the world? Here's a wild fact about Arctic permafrost. The Arctic's permafrost holds a staggering 1,500 billion tons of carbon, which is double the amount currently floating around in our atmosphere. As global temperatures climb, this frozen ground begins to thaw, unleashing methane, a greenhouse gas that's much more potent than carbon dioxide. This unexpected release amplifies climate change, pushing us closer to a critical tipping point where further warming becomes nearly unstoppable. Scientists are particularly alarmed because once enough permafrost thaws, the process can spiral into a dangerous feedback loop, leading to even more gas emissions and rising temperatures. This suggests that our climate could take an irreversible turn, impacting not just the Arctic, but the entire planet. How can we address this pressing issue before it's too late? Did you know mangoes are loved worldwide? This juicy fruit, often called the king of fruits, is enjoyed by millions across the globe. In fact, mangoes are one of the most consumed fruits, with more than 100 million tons produced each year. Their sweet tropical flavor makes them a favorite not just in countries where they grow, but also in places far from their origins. India leads the way, producing about half of all mangoes, but countries like Mexico, Pakistan, and Thailand also contribute significantly. Mangoes come in various types, each with unique flavors and textures, making them versatile for many dishes, from smoothies to salads and even salsas. Besides being delicious, mangoes pack a nutritional punch, offering vitamins A and C, which are great for immune health. Whether eaten fresh, dried, or pureed, this fruit brings joy to taste buds and is often a symbol of summer. So next time you bite into a ripe mango, remember you're enjoying a taste that people all over the world adore. Let's uncover the truth about Rav and Hitam. The story of a young man's death has sent shockwaves through these two cities, opening up discussions about community, growth, and safety. This tragic event isn't just a sad moment in history, it serves as a catalyst for change. As local residents reflect on how this loss affects their neighborhoods, they recognize the need for more robust safety measures in urban planning. The young man's life, marked by hopes and dreams, now symbolizes the potential for better infrastructure, communal support, and awareness programs. It's about turning grief into action. How can Rav and Hitam transform this painful chapter into an opportunity for progress? By engaging citizens in conversations about city development, fostering a sense of unity, and prioritizing well-being, these cities can honor his memory while crafting a brighter future for everyone. Hard to believe, but Switzerland's constitution had a unique twist. Drawing inspiration from its key democratic principles, like the separation of powers and the protection of civil liberties. Unlike the United States, which has a single executive leader known as the president, Switzerland decided to take a different approach. They established a 7-member federal council to lead the country, promoting a sense of collective leadership. This unique decision was made to ensure that no single person could dominate the political landscape, reflecting Switzerland's commitment to balance regional interests and prevent the concentration of power. The council members worked together, making important decisions as a team, which illustrates how Swiss democracy values cooperation over individual authority. Isn't it fascinating how different countries interpret democracy in their own ways? Believe it or not, Tiny Tiny Home is changing Canada. This innovative project tackles homelessness by offering affordable, mobile microhomes that can be easily transported by bicycle. Designed with quick assembly in mind, these tiny homes provide a practical solution for those in need, ensuring that everyone has a safe place to sleep. Each microhome focuses on sustainability and efficiency, allowing individuals the freedom to move while still having their own space. The Tiny Tiny Home team believes that by making housing accessible and adaptable, they can help break the cycle of homelessness. Imagine the possibilities when a house can be assembled in just a few hours and moved wherever it's needed. As communities face increasing challenges related to housing affordability, projects like Tiny Tiny Home demonstrate that creative solutions can make a real difference. Could this model inspire similar initiatives around the world? Let's uncover the truth about Jumanji's board game. Following the blockbuster success of the film Jumanji, fans were eager to dive into the adventure by creating a real-life board game inspired by the movie's cursed game. While you won't face life-threatening challenges like floods or man-eating vines, this board game introduces its own humorous twists. One quirky feature is the game's dice, which can slide too easily across the board, leading to funny warnings about players mysteriously vanishing mid-game. Imagine gathering with friends, rolling those slippery dice, and laughing as you try to avoid getting sucked into the game. Designed to capture the spirit of the movie, the Jumanji board game encourages teamwork, creativity, and a lot of fun. So are you ready to embark on an exciting board game adventure that might just bring you closer to your friends and family? Did you know berries have their seeds on the outside? This unique feature makes berries stand out among other fruits. Unlike most fruits, where seeds are hidden within the flesh, berries showcase their tiny seeds on the surface. This intriguing trait not only enhances their visual appeal, adding a touch of whimsy, but also highlights the incredible variety found in nature. Think about strawberries, raspberries, and even blueberries. When you bite into these juicy fruits, the crunch of the seeds adds a delightful texture that complements their sweet, tangy flavors. Botanically speaking, berries are considered a type of simple fruit, forming from a single ovary of a flower. Their vibrant colors and natural sweetness attract not just humans, but also birds and animals, helping to spread their seeds far and wide. Have you ever thought about how this adaptation benefits the plant? By dispersing seeds, berries ensure their growth in new locations, creating a cycle of life that's both fascinating and essential for ecosystems. So, the next time you enjoy a handful of berries, remember their extraordinary seed placement. Here's what actually happens when you visit Uluru. Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a stunning 142 feet tall monolith in Australia that holds deep spiritual significance for the Anangu people, the traditional custodians of this land. In 2019, climbing Uluru became officially banned, marking a significant step toward honoring the rich culture and traditions of the Anangu. While adventurers can no longer ascend the rock, they can still explore its base, where numerous walking trails allow visitors to experience its majestic presence up close. Along these paths, you'll discover informative signs and guided tours that share stories about the area's history and the Aboriginal connection to the land. This shift encourages everyone to appreciate and respect Indigenous culture while enjoying the natural beauty of Uluru. What do you think about the decision to ban climbing? Prepare to be amazed by allodoxophobia. This rare condition strikes fear into those affected by opinions and thoughts of others. Imagine feeling an intense panic when someone shares their perspective or views, making everyday conversations feel like climbing a steep mountain. People with allodoxophobia often go to great lengths to avoid discussions where opinions are involved, as just hearing differing viewpoints can trigger overwhelming anxiety. This fear can stem from past experiences, anxiety disorders, or even societal pressure, leading to a significant impact on personal and social interactions. Those living with this condition might find themselves withdrawing from group settings, missing out on connections and opportunities. It's important to understand allodoxophobia not just as a quirky fear, but as a serious challenge for many. With the right support and therapy, however, individuals can work on coping strategies to manage their fear, reclaiming their voice and participation in discussions. Could understanding this phobia help us foster empathy in conversations? Did you know that a month without alcohol can transform your health? Taking a break from drinking can lead to remarkable improvements in your body. When you abstain from alcohol for just 30 days, your liver gets a chance to heal and regenerate. This means better liver function, which is crucial since the liver helps filter toxins from your blood and produces vital proteins. Furthermore, many people experience lower blood pressure and improved heart health during this period. By skipping those drinks, you're also significantly reducing your risk of developing diabetes and other serious conditions linked to excessive alcohol consumption. Finding healthier alternatives or simply enjoying time spent without alcohol can boost your overall well-being. So why not try it for a month? It could be the first step towards a healthier lifestyle. You won't believe this about fossil fuels. Fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas come from the remains of ancient plants and animals that were buried under layers of earth millions of years ago. This amazing process of transformation takes a really long time, often millions of years, and involves heat, pressure, and a bit of time magic. Essentially, every time we burn fossil fuels for energy, we are igniting the remnants of life forms that existed long before humans walked the earth. Imagine using energy created from creatures like dinosaurs and vast forests that once flourished. However, while fossil fuels have powered much of our modern world, they're not without drawbacks. Burning them releases carbon dioxide and other pollutants, contributing to climate change and air quality issues. As we explore cleaner energy alternatives, we need to consider how to balance our energy needs with the health of our planet. Can you imagine that 48 states had equal power? By the end of the 1950s, each of the 48 states in the United States was represented by 2 senators, creating a collective of 96 senators in Washington, D.C. This system ensures that every state, regardless of its size or population, has a voice in the legislative process, which is a cornerstone of American democracy. The Senate was designed to balance the interests of smaller states against larger ones, fostering compromise and cooperation. Each senator serves a 6-year term, providing stability and continuity in governance. This unique setup has led to interesting dynamics in lawmaking, where each senator represents their state's needs while also considering national interests. Even today, the structure influences political strategies and campaigning. The representation of 48 states by 96 senators shaped U.S. policies in various ways, from civil rights to economic issues. Can you see how this framework still impacts America today? What if I told you age differences can spark controversy? The relationship between Melania Trump and Donald Trump has been under the microscope, partly because of their significant 24-year age gap. Critics often debate how such a difference impacts their partnership and public perception. Melania, born in Slovenia, met Donald Trump at a fashion event in New York City in 1998, and their whirlwind romance led to marriage in 2005. While some people view their age difference as a barrier, others argue it's just a number and focus on their shared interests and mutual support. For instance, Melania often stands by Donald during his political campaigns, showcasing a united front that raises questions about how personal dynamics play out in the public eye. This relationship highlights how society views age gaps, sparking discussions about love, compatibility, and what truly keeps a couple together against the odds. Does the age gap matter, or is the bond between them what truly counts? Hard to believe, but adults have fewer bones. When you're born, your body starts out with around 350 bones, many of which are made of flexible cartilage. As you grow, some of these bones gradually fuse together, leading to the 206 bones that most adults have by the time they reach maturity. This fascinating process shows how our bodies change significantly from infancy to adulthood. For instance, the skull of a newborn has soft spots called fontanelles that allow for easier passage through the birth canal. Over time, these bones harden and fuse, protecting the brain. The same fusing occurs in the spine and other areas, which helps us maintain strength and flexibility as we age. So next time you think about bones, remember that your body is constantly adapting, making us both remarkable and resilient. Did you know wristwatches are usually on the left wrist? This tradition dates back to the early days of wristwatches and has a practical origin. Most people are right-handed, making it easier for them to adjust their watch using their dominant hand when it's worn on the left. This simple adjustment method reduces the risk of clumsily damaging the watch during everyday activities. The practice became especially popular among soldiers, who needed quick access to their timepieces without interfering with their weapons or equipment. Wearing a watch on the left wrist allowed them to see the time at a glance while remaining ready for action. Today, this custom is still widely followed, proving that some habits stick around for good reasons. So next time you glance at your wrist, think about how this tradition has shaped the way we wear watches. Believe it or not, turkeys can change color. These fascinating birds have a unique skill that many people don't realize. When turkeys get excited or engage in mating displays, their head and neck skin can shift through vibrant shades of red, blue, and white. This colorful transformation is more than just a pretty sight. It plays a crucial role in how they communicate their emotional states. For instance, a bright red hue often indicates excitement or aggression, while a more muted tone might signify calmness. During breeding seasons, males strut their colorful necks to attract females, showcasing their health and vitality. This vivid display is a form of nonverbal communication that helps establish their social dynamics. So the next time you see a turkey, take a closer look at its colorful head and neck. It's not just decoration, but a captivating display of emotion and attraction. Have you ever wondered why hippos are so fascinating? These amazing animals, often referred to as a bloat when they gather in groups, are more than just their large and hefty size. Surprisingly, hippos can reach speeds of up to 19 miles per hour on land, which is quite fast for such seemingly clumsy creatures. They spend large portions of their day wallowing in water to keep cool, but interestingly, they cannot swim. Instead, they move gracefully through the water by walking along the bottom or pushing off to glide. This unique way of traveling allows them to remain submerged for long periods, though they need to surface to breathe. With their enormous mouths and teeth, hippos can be quite intimidating, yet their social behavior and playful nature make them captivating to observe. So next time you see a hippo, remember there's so much more beneath the surface. Surprisingly, it's a fact that champagne was risky. In the early days of champagne production, this beloved bubbly earned the chilling nickname, the Devil's Wine. This alarming title stemmed from a serious danger. The bottles, under high pressure from fermentation, were prone to explode. Picture this: skilled monks, dedicated to perfecting the art of winemaking, faced the terrifying risk of flying glass shards as they worked diligently in their cellars. The unstable fermentation process was an unpredictable culprit, often leading to accidents that could injure or even kill. Despite these dangers, the monks persevered, seeing the potential in the effervescence of champagne. Their bravery paid off, eventually transforming this perilous drink into a symbol of celebration and joy around the world. So next time you pop open a bottle, remember the daring monks who tamed the devil's wine into the sparkling delight we cherish today. Believe it or not, Star Wars debuted on just 32 screens. When the original Star Wars film premiered in 1977, it did so in a rather unconventional way. Instead of flooding theaters nationwide, the strategy was to release it on only 32 screens across the United States. This was a clever move by 20th Century Fox, designed to create buzz and intrigue. As fans flocked to the limited showings, word of mouth began to spread like wildfire. The excitement grew as audiences experienced the groundbreaking special effects and captivating story. Soon, lines formed outside theaters, leading to a surge in ticket sales and a wider release. This slow buildup not only allowed the film to gain an enthusiastic following, but also set it up as a cultural phenomenon that would shape the future of cinema. By the time Star Wars expanded to more theaters, it had already proved itself a must-see movie, ultimately launching one of the most beloved franchises in film history. Can you imagine if it had opened everywhere at once? Have you heard about gorilla noses and fingerprints? Gorillas possess fascinating noses, each featuring unique patterns and wrinkles that resemble human fingerprints. Just like how no two people have identical fingerprints, no two gorilla noses are the same. This remarkable feature allows scientists and conservationists to identify individual gorillas with surprising accuracy. By capturing close-up photographs of these noses, researchers can track the movements and behaviors of specific gorillas in the wild. This method is crucial for studying their populations and ensuring their protection, especially as many gorilla species face threats from habitat loss and poaching. So the next time you admire a gorilla at the zoo or in a documentary, remember that those distinct nose patterns are key to understanding their lives and preserving their future in the wild. Hard to believe, but Phobos may be a giant rubble pile. Mars's largest moon, Phobos, has baffled scientists with its surprisingly low density. In fact, about 25–35% of Phobos's volume could be filled with empty space or porous material. This unusual characteristic suggests that Phobos isn't just a solid, intact moon, like we see with Earth's moon. Instead, researchers propose that it might actually be a rubble pile, meaning it's made up of a collection of rocky materials, loosely held together by gravity. This almost chaotic construction raises fascinating questions about the moon's origin and history. Some scientists speculate it could be a remnant of a larger celestial body that broke apart long ago. Understanding Phobos helps us unravel the mysteries of our solar system and how moons form around planets. What else could we discover about this intriguing Martian moon? Believe it or not, honeybees are amazing foragers. During a single foraging trip, one honeybee commonly visits between 50 and 100 flowers. This busy little worker collects nectar, which varies based on how many flowers are open and the weather conditions outside. A sunny day with blooming flowers makes for a much more productive outing. Once she's gathered enough nectar, the bee heads back to the hive, carrying it in her honey stomach, eager to share her find. There, she passes the nectar to other worker bees, who play a key role in transforming it into honey. This process not only provides the sweet treat we love, but also guarantees that the entire colony has enough food during the colder months when flowers are scarce. Next time you enjoy honey, remember the hardworking bees that buzz between blossoms to make it happen. Most people don't know this, but insects have 6 legs. This fascinating fact is true for every single insect species on the planet, showcasing a remarkable design feature that unites them all. Insects belong to the class Insecta, and their 6 legs are a key characteristic that sets them apart from other arthropods like spiders and scorpions, which have 8 legs. But why 6, you might wonder? This unique structure helps insects navigate their environments efficiently, whether they're buzzing through the air, crawling on the ground, or even swimming. Each leg plays a role in movement, balance, and even grasping objects or mates. Considering there are roughly 1 million described insect species, from tiny ants to majestic butterflies, this 6-legged design proves to be incredibly effective. Next time you spot a ladybug or a grasshopper, remember that it shares this essential feature with every other insect out there. Why exactly does IKEA sell black hot dogs? IKEA has taken a bold step in the culinary world by introducing black hot dogs made with edible bamboo charcoal. This unique twist combines the gourmet flavors we all love with an eye-catching look that draws curiosity. The addition of bamboo charcoal not only gives these hot dogs their striking color, but also adds health benefits like aiding digestion and detoxifying the body. It's a fun way to explore different flavors while keeping things interesting for food lovers everywhere. These hot dogs are not just a whimsical snack, they're part of IKEA's effort to innovate and offer something new to its customers. Imagine enjoying a barbecue with friends, serving up this unusual treat that sparks conversations and adds flair to your meal. Would you be brave enough to try one of these unique IKEA creations? Why exactly does Ruth Bader Ginsburg's Jabot collection matter? Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the iconic U.S. Supreme Court Justice, had a unique way of expressing her personality and beliefs through her collection of lace collars, known as jabots. Each jabot she wore was not just a fashion statement, but a symbol of her strength and resilience. For example, she often donned a delicate lace collar to convey elegance during important hearings, while choosing bolder designs for cases that challenged the status quo. This thoughtful choice of accessories allowed her to subtly convey messages about justice, equality, and women's rights. The jabots became an essential part of her identity, showcasing how one can blend personal style with powerful symbolism. Even today, her iconic jabots inspire many to express themselves and stand firm in their beliefs. What do your accessories say about you? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Cream Puff lived 38 years. She holds the title for the longest living cat in the world. Born on August 3, 1967 in Austin, Texas, Cream Puff was a fluffy, affectionate feline who captured the hearts of many. Her human, Jake Perry, provided her with a loving home filled with care and enrichment, allowing her to thrive. Cream Puff enjoyed a diet that included special treats and, of course, plenty of love and attention, which many believe contributed to her long life. While the average cat lives around 15 years, Cream Puff's impressive age caught the attention of Guinness World Records. Her story inspires pet owners everywhere to focus on quality care, exercise, and regular vet checkups to keep their furry friends healthy and happy. Isn't it amazing to think about how many purrs and cuddles Cream Puff experienced over her extraordinary lifespan? Discover how Toku Fastbot uses AI to solve problems. Toku Fastbot is not just another robot, it's a technological marvel that employs artificial intelligence to recognize colors and make accurate decisions. Imagine a machine that can see and understand its environment just like we do. By using advanced algorithms, Toku Fastbot quickly analyzes colors and patterns, allowing it to solve puzzles and challenges in real time. For example, if it encounters a colorful maze, the robot can determine the best path by identifying which colors to follow or avoid. This ability makes Toku Fastbot extremely efficient and effective in various tasks, ranging from simple games to complex problem-solving scenarios. As AI technology continues to evolve, who knows what incredible feats Toku Fastbot will accomplish next? Get ready to be amazed by the endless possibilities of robotics. Did you know the world's largest farm is in China? The Mudanjiang City Dairy Farm stretches over an astonishing area comparable to the entire country of Portugal. This massive dairy operation, located in the northeastern part of China, is home to hundreds of thousands of dairy cows. Imagine the sheer scale of milk production here. With state-of-the-art facilities and advanced farming techniques, this farm produces vast amounts of milk to meet the growing demand for dairy products. The workers at the farm closely monitor the cows' health and well-being, ensuring they are well-fed and cared for. They even use technology to track the cow's milk output, which helps maximize production efficiency. The Mudanjiang City Dairy Farm plays a vital role in China's dairy industry, contributing significantly to the economy while providing people with essential nutrition. It's incredible how such a large farming operation can thrive and sustain millions, showcasing the powerful blend of agriculture and technology. What other impressive farms or agricultural innovations exist around the globe? Why exactly does Gilles de Rais fascinate us today? This infamous figure is known as the first recorded serial killer in history, and his shocking tale continues to captivate people. Living in the 15th century, Gilles was a French nobleman and a companion of the legendary Joan of Arc. But behind his noble facade lurked a deeply troubling character. He became infamous for kidnapping and murdering numerous children, driven by disturbing motives connected to dark rituals. His horror-filled legacy not only paints a grim picture of medieval society, but also contributes to our understanding of serial killers throughout history. The chilling contrast between his noble status and his monstrous acts raises questions about the nature of evil and the dark corners of human behavior. With tales of morality, power, and madness woven into his story, Gilles de Rais continues to evoke intrigue, prompting us to ponder what drives someone to commit such unimaginable acts. Prepare to be amazed by muscle memory and nuclei. Even after we lose muscle mass, say from taking a break from the gym or recovering from an injury, our bodies hold on to something special. During previous training, our muscle cells gain extra nuclei, the command center for muscle growth. This means that even when we start to lose strength, those additional nuclei remain in our muscles, waiting for us to get back to working out. When we resume training, these extra nuclei jump into action, helping us rebuild muscle faster than if we had started from scratch. It's like your body has a secret stash of training power. This phenomenon explains why athletes often bounce back quickly after time off. So whether you're coming back after a break or just trying to tone up, remember that your body's equipped with an amazing boost from its past training experiences. Did you know Earth's water is mostly undrinkable? Approximately 70% of the Earth's surface is drenched in water, but here's the kicker. Only about 1% of that vast amount is suitable for drinking. Most of this water is salty and found in oceans, which cover nearly 3/4 of the planet. Even rivers and lakes, while fresh, still contribute very little to our drinking supply. This tiny fraction of available fresh water is crucial for our survival, as it fills your glass, nourishes crops, and quenches the thirst of all living beings. We rely on freshwater sources like rivers, lakes, and groundwater, but they're facing increasing pressures from pollution, climate change, and overuse. This means that protecting these precious resources is more important than ever. Have you thought about how you can conserve water in your daily life? Simple actions like fixing leaks, taking shorter showers, and being mindful of water usage can help safeguard our drinking water for future generations. Let's cherish and protect this precious resource. Let's uncover the truth about BuzzFeed's sponsored content. BuzzFeed, a popular digital media company, charges around $20,000 for packages that typically include 5 or 6 articles. This might sound like a lot, but it reflects the powerful reach of BuzzFeed's audience. With millions of readers engaging with its quirky quizzes and trending news, businesses see great potential in advertising through this platform. Sponsored content often blends seamlessly with BuzzFeed's unique style, allowing brands to connect genuinely with readers. Advertisers appreciate the creative control they get, as they can tailor the message to fit their brand's voice. However, it raises questions about transparency in advertising. Where does editorial content end and marketing start? As the lines between entertainment and advertising continue to blur, understanding how much companies pay for this exposure highlights the modern landscape of digital marketing. This might surprise you. Nike sneakers launched from cannons. In a fascinating quest for consumer safety, the United States conducted an unusual experiment to test the durability and safety of Nike sneakers. Researchers aimed to understand how well these shoes could protect pedestrians' feet in high-impact situations, such as car crashes. To simulate the force of such accidents, they literally launched the sneakers from cannons. This bold testing method, though unconventional, provided crucial insights into how sneakers could withstand extreme high-speed conditions. The results helped Nike improve their designs, ultimately leading to safer footwear for everyday consumers. While it might sound outrageous to think of sneakers flying through the air, this innovative approach showcased how engineers and scientists are willing to think outside the box to ensure our safety, even in the most unexpected ways. How many other unusual experiments do you think lead to everyday advancements? Did you know extra virgin olive oil is special? This high-quality oil comes from ripe black olives, processed using a method called first cold pressing. What makes it stand out is that no heat or harsh extraction methods are used, ensuring that the natural flavors and nutrients are preserved. During this process, the olives are crushed into a paste at low temperatures, allowing for the best oil extraction without compromising quality. This careful method results in an oil that's not only delicious, but also packed with healthy antioxidants and beneficial monounsaturated fats. When you see extra virgin on a bottle, it means you're getting the purest form of olive oil with a superior taste and health benefits. So next time you drizzle it over a salad or use it in cooking, you can appreciate the craft behind this golden liquid. Why settle for anything less? Did you know race car drivers have lightning-fast reflexes? These remarkable athletes operate in an environment where every second counts. With speeds often exceeding 200 miles per hour, the ability to react instantly can mean the difference between victory and disaster. A race car driver faces constant challenges, from navigating sharp turns to avoiding collisions with other cars. Their sharp reflexes are honed through rigorous training, and they often practice their reaction times using special exercises and simulators. It's not just about speed. Drivers must also execute precise maneuvers under pressure. They rely on a combination of keen observation, hand-eye coordination, and muscle memory to navigate the track safely. This means they are constantly aware of their surroundings and ready to respond to any sudden changes, like an opponent's unexpected move or changing weather conditions. So the next time you watch a thrilling race, remember that it's not just about the fastest car. It's also about the incredible skills of the driver behind the wheel. Discover the origins of Florence Nightingale's nickname. During the turbulent times of the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became a symbol of hope and dedication for soldiers in dire need of medical care. Initially, the soldiers humorously dubbed her the Lady with a Hammer because she boldly broke into locked cabinets to access much-needed medicine. However, a keen journalist found this nickname too harsh and unladylike, it leading to a clever rebranding. He dubbed her the Lady with a Lamp, a name that reflected not only her invaluable service, but also her compassionate nature. Nightingale would often roam the battlefield at night, carrying a lamp to check on wounded soldiers, embodying their fears and hopes. This new title stuck and helped immortalize her legacy as a pioneer of nursing and a beacon of care. Doesn't it inspire you how a simple nickname can symbolize profound bravery? You might be shocked to learn that crocodiles are friendly. In Pega, a small town in Australia, locals have developed an extraordinary bond with wild crocodiles. These fierce reptiles, often feared, are actually approached with surprising bravery by residents, who take selfies and even pet them. This unique interaction highlights a fascinating coexistence between humans and wildlife, demonstrating that not all creatures are as dangerous as they seem. Local guides educate visitors on how to safely engage with these reptiles, showing that respect and understanding go a long way. The community celebrates their wild neighbors, sharing stories and experiences that intrigue tourists from around the world. By fostering this relationship, the people of Pega not only raise awareness about crocodile conservation, but also enrich their town's culture. So what do you think about this friendly connection between humans and crocodiles? Guess what brought Reagan and Gorbachev together? During a Cold War summit, US President Ronald Reagan and Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev had a surprising conversation about the possibility of uniting against an extraterrestrial threat. This remarkable moment showed that even in the midst of great political tensions, leaders can imagine a shared humanity. Instead of focusing solely on their differences, Reagan and Gorbachev recognized that a common challenge from space could require collaboration. It's fascinating to think how the thought of an alien invasion could momentarily set aside their rivalries. This conversation highlights the potential for global cooperation, reminding us that, at our core, people share similar hopes and fears. The idea of uniting against something beyond our planet sparked a sense of shared purpose that transcended international boundaries. In a world often divided by politics, their dialogue serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of unity and understanding, even with the most unlikely scenarios. What if facing global challenges today could inspire similar collaborations? Did you know about the incredible sand spider? This remarkable creature earns its nickname, Desert Ninja, for a good reason. Sand spiders are masters of disguise, blending effortlessly into their sandy surroundings. With a swift movement, they can burrow into the sand in mere seconds, making them nearly invisible to anyone nearby, including both prey and predators. This fantastic camouflage allows them to ambush unsuspecting insects, which is essential for their survival in harsh desert environments. When a potential meal wanders too close, the sand spider can spring into action, catching its dinner off guard. In a world where staying hidden is key, These little hunters showcase a brilliant adaptation to their habitat. Their speed and stealth make them one of nature's best predators, but they remain a mystery to many of us. Next time you think of spiders, remember the sand spider's incredible skills and how nature equips each creature with unique tools for survival. What other amazing adaptations exist in the animal kingdom?